Yeah, just in the last couple of weeks, they've already responded to at least 3 wildfires, including the one you mentioned, the Numbers Fire, and the Powellville Fire in northern Nevada, and the Mahogany Fire right here on Mount Charleston. Now, volunteers, we're told, carry out 90% of the humanitarian work of the Red Cross. This month alone, the month of July, our local chapter is looking for at least 75 new volunteers.
But we'll stay here ready.
American Red Cross volunteers are always ready to lend a helping hand.
They're called the Disaster Action Team, which is marvelous because they are always ready for action.
Due to an already active wildfire season and the COVID-19 pandemic, the need for volunteers is even greater.
Right now, we wouldn't usually be putting people in it's called a congregate shelter. You might have seen the images of people all in a gym on cots with Red Cross blankets. We're not doing that right now because of COVID. So we need people to help us direct people to the hotels that we might be putting them up in instead.
As a result of the pandemic, volunteer registered health professionals are in high demand.
Physical and mental health to help us make sure that people are following safety precautions, that if somebody shows up with COVID-19 symptoms, that they're not going to be exposing people around them to that. And then again, a wildfire is often going to be the worst day of somebody's life. So we need those mental health care workers as well to help provide that support.
No worries, if you're not a registered health professional, your volunteer services are still desperately needed. From helping families after a devastating house fire to blood drives, the list of volunteer opportunities a long one. Their biggest requirement is an easy one.
We are looking for anybody with the heart to serve the community. The American Red Cross depends on our volunteers. They are truly our heart and soul.
And if you would like to sign up to volunteer, the information right there on your screen. We're told that young adults can also volunteer. They have high school and college groups. And during this COVID-19 pandemic, they're, of course, taking all of the necessary precautions to keep both their volunteers and the people they help healthy and safe. And we do have such a giving community. I have a feeling those 75 volunteer spots will be filled pretty quickly. Jacqueline, back to you in the studio.